Hello, how are you? I'm Geneva. This is my channel, Geneva in General. Welcome to my channel. I would like for you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So getting my hair done is the worst because I was in the freaking salon all freaking day. I got there at 7 a.m. I ain't leaving until 6 p.m., okay? So I was able to actually catch the Vegas Aces versus the New York Liberty game. They lost, unfortunately. I'll be covering that game tomorrow because, again, I wasn't able to do my play-by-play and actually record it because I was just on my phone until my phone died. But my Connecticut Suns pulled through, guys. Connecticut Suns just beat Minnesota Lynx in Game 4, okay? We are in the semifinals, okay? It's Game 4 of 5. So hopefully Tuesday, Connecticut Sun crushes the Minnesota Lynx. But allow me to give you the play-by-play of the game that just happened tonight. The first quarter begins, and Bonner scores 1 of 2 free throw shots. Courtney makes a 3. Smith makes a 3. Jones scores. Harris scores. Smith scores. Fee makes 2 of 2. Thomas scores. Fee scores again. Then Carrington makes a 3. I was so happy for her. I said, yes, Carrington. That confidence in her is getting there, right? Heidemann scores. Smith makes a 3. Carlton makes a 3. Then Carrington scores. Then Carrington makes 1 of 1 free throw shots. Lynx scores, and the first quarter ends with the Connecticut Sun. We only had 15 points, guys, to the Minnesota Lynx 24 points. And then the second quarter begins. Fee makes a 3. Mabry makes a 3. Mabry scores. Fee scores. Bonner scores. Burton makes 2 of 2. Hines Allen scores. Hines Allen makes 1 of 1. Jones scores. Zena makes a 3. Burton makes 2 of 2. Smith makes a 3. Jones makes 1 of 2. Heidemann scores. Heidemann makes 1 of 1. Bonner scores. Heidemann scores. Carrington scores. And Carrington makes 1 of 1. Mabry scores. Heidemann scores. Harris makes a 3. Lynx makes a 3. Harris makes 2 of 2. Smith makes 1 of 1. Carrington scores. Heidemann makes a buzzer 3, guys. At the end of the second quarter, Natisha Heidemann of the Minnesota Lynx. She used to play for Connecticut Sun. She makes a 3, a buzzer-beating 3 at the end of the second quarter. It was beautiful. But the second quarter ends with the Sun. We had 43 points to Minnesota Lynx 50 points. And then the third quarter begins. So Jones scores. Fee scores. Harris makes a 3. Fee makes 1 of 2. Thomas scores. Fee scores. Bonner makes a 3. Courtney scores. Thomas scores. Bonner scores. And we are tied for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, in this game at 57 points to 57 points. Then Carrington scores. Fee makes 2 of 2. We are tied once again at 59 to 59 points. Harris scores. Courtney scores. Then we are tied for the third time, guys, at 61 to 61 points. Then Bonner scores. Mabry makes a 3. Fee makes 2 of 2. Thomas scores. The third quarter ends, guys. Finally, the sun was actually looking up. Connecticut Sun, we had 68 points to the Minnesota Lynx 63 points. And then the fourth quarter begins. Thomas scores. Harris scores. McBride scores. Bonner scores. Heidemann scores. Harris makes a 3. Thomas makes 2 of 2. Fee scores. Harris makes a 3. Courtney makes 2 of 2. Thomas scores. Bonner scores. Heidemann makes 2 of 2. Thomas scores. Fee makes 2 of 2. Carlton makes a 3. Courtney scores. Bonner scores. Fee scores. Carrington scores. And that is games, ladies and gentlemen. Connecticut Sun, we won by having 92 points. The Minnesota Lynx just 82 points. This game was really good, okay? Again, they had me scared in the first half, no lie, okay? I believed, okay, just looking how we were performing, we were down by like at least 5 to 7 points in the first and second quarter. I'm like, oh my God, Minnesota Lynx are going to sweep us, okay? We're going to lose and get eliminated from the semifinals, just like the freaking Aces got just eliminated from New York Liberty. But Connecticut Sun said, no, it ain't happening like that. Marina Mabry actually showed up and showed out. Dejanay Carrington showed up and showed out. Alyssa Thomas, Dewana Bonner. Okay, we was kind of slowing it. Oh my God, how could I almost forget Ty Harris, guys? Okay, so she was coming off of an injury, guys. Remember, she had missed like 3 games. She missed both games in the playoffs versus Indiana Fever. Then she missed game 1 of the semifinals. But finally, she's been healed up again. During this game, Ty Harris was able to actually play more minutes and actually, be more impactful for the team. Okay, she was making 3 after 3. Okay, she was getting good looks. She was making layups. She was making 2-point mid-range shots. Okay, so she was bringing it. And it was a fantastic game. Again, it was getting spicy. Okay, it was a little bit more physical. Again, Marina Mabry and Nafisa Collier, they kind of knocked heads again. Okay, in this game, and it's crazy because again, both of them are unrivaled. Okay, and Nafisa Collier will be acting pretty much as Marina Mabry's boss come January of 2025 when they're in Miami doing the Unrivaled League, sports league, and they kind of got into it again. Okay, they kind of was like, she had a push off of her. Nafisa Collier pushed Marina Mabry off of her. They was kind of like almost getting in each other's face. It was a mess. But again, shout out to Nafisa Collier. She still was putting up a point. She was dominant. Shout out to Natisha Heidemann. Okay, and shout out to Courtney Williams. Again, they have beautiful games. I love how Courtney Williams, she goes and releases that ball from her chest, and it almost always just splish splash on her opponent's head. And fun fact, guys, I'm going to keep bringing this up because it's so interesting to me. Both Natisha Heidemann and Courtney Williams of the Minnesota Lynx. They both used to be players for the Connecticut Sun. But did you also know, okay, Natisha Heidemann and Alyssa Thomas, again, when they were teammates in the Connecticut Sun, they both used to be teammates. They both dated a former Connecticut Sun player by the name of Jasmine Thomas. I believe that Natisha Heidemann is still dating her or is actually engaged to be married to her. That's just so crazy to me that they both was, at one point, they were seeing the same girl, Alyssa Thomas and Natisha Heidemann. And also, this morning, right before I went to my hair appointment, I was scrolling on Twitter, and I saw like rumors circulating that Olivia Nelson-Ododa, okay, of the Connecticut Sun, she's been secretly seeing Tiffany Hayes of the Las Vegas Aces. And she had to go on Twitter and actually, clear it up. She said, "No, guys, I am not seeing her." And it was just a bunch of mess. I'm like, what in the world? Like, how did y'all even triangle? Like, what is going on? Why are y'all out here putting out rumors that Tiffany Hayes and Olivia Nelson-Ododa are dating, okay? She had to be like, guys, no, okay? That's just a lie. Woo-woo-woo. Erica Hamby had her also say, and tell them that you be coming to my meetings. And, Olivia Nelson was like, I have perfect attendance. That's my sister-in-law. It was just a funny, cute moment. But I'm just like, where are all these rumors coming from? Again, honestly, I wish that both Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann was able to either come back or just stay with the Connecticut Sun, because we could use them. They are pretty consistent at scoring, okay? They can create their own shots. They can do many things on the floor. It's just like, I wonder how and why did Connecticut Sun end up either losing both Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann, or did they just request a trade? Like, I'm not sure how that worked. But again, I would love to see them both come back to the Connecticut Sun. Also, shout out to Veronica Burton. She was putting up points. She was doing her thing. Her offense and defense is getting better. I'm just glad, guys, that Connecticut Sun was able to pull this off and actually come out with a W for Game 4 out of the Game 5 series in the semifinals. Because, again, my Vegas Aces just got knocked off the block, guys, by New York Liberty. It was just so sad. It was ridiculous. We know what it is. I'm gonna watch that video again. Okay, I'm going to watch that video. I'm going to watch that game again, actually give y'all the play-by-play so I can analyze and break down my thoughts on it and what happened and what went wrong with my Vegas Aces. And I will post that video for you guys tomorrow, okay? So stay tuned. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe.